since their past 2 games. So this one has a more solid starting lineup, but we'll see.
Coach Dexter has had the, I guess, the liberty and the luxury is what I'm trying to find of mixing his lineup a little bit. But we have to mention that it also has backfired a couple of times for them.
But Cignal actually has a deep bench. That's why he can change his lineup, entire lineup, whenever they're in the 3rd set or leading sets. But looking back at this game with number 6 best scorer of the season so far. Oh, good defense from him.
Wow, none of the connections of Cignal that usually go through. But on that attack error, Cignal gets on the board.
Courtesy of the number 1 best blocker so far for this conference, JP Bugawan, getting the first point for the HD Spikers.
We always hype up the offense of Cignal and how they have so many. Got that point off the block. Hernandez tried to go to Torres. Misconnection between those two. Casanya lifts it up for Miguel. Blockers were there. Oh, nice off hit for Wendel Miguel.
That's right.
Kanya palang kanina already got a block point. This time attacks.
Good first ball.
That's what they always say, Paneng. Good first ball results to good things for the team.
That's right. And you saw the approach of Caritativo na talagang papaluin niya na malakas because he had a complete... That's good enough.
Etamar going to Valbuena, lifted up by Torres. Hernandez Campong sent back to him.
Credit that kill block from the number 1 best blocker so far of the season. That's JP Bugawan.
Putting up a wall.
Yeah, and then we call that.
Hernandez going to Calado. Owa goes to Alfred. Cross-court kill to put an end to the set that didn't want to end. The first set belongs to the Cignal HD Spikers. What a thrilling end to it.
Exactly, and we did mention and we're going to expect a very tight game between these 2 teams.
Again, if the first set is any indication of how close every set of this match will be, well, mag-snacks na muna kayo. Dahil mukhang...
Courtesy of that opposite hit from Caritativo. Oh!
You know what
happened there? That was so fast.
Earlier, I was gonna say it took a while before Cignal found their rhythm. Mukhang ngayon si JP Bugawan is saying, you know what? We don't want to get left behind like we did in the first set. Let's get to work.
This is a big lead for Savouge, 5 points.
Can Cignal finally get something going here in the second set? Abrot. Single block was there. They go to the back. Ronquillo's attack was slowed down. Here's Gampong. No slowing down. Mads Gampong.
Right away.
Casanya going to Ronquillo.
What a reverse set from Casanya. He was actually in the open position na. Hinabol niya lang yung bola, but he was still able to set that on the reverse to Ronquillo.
A target Miguel. Owa goes to Valbuena. Imperial will activate Calado. Good defense by Lorenzo. Had something to say too. Miguel off speed. Retamar back to Valbuena.
Oh! Credit that point to the good defense of Lorenzo. Grabe, kahit sobrang lakas ng palo na yun ni Calado from the back row, but Lorenzo was ready for that defense. What a reverse from Owa.
Bugawan put it in play. Gampong.
Tight set.
Miscalculation there. Pero eto ulit a signal from the back. Valbuena's attack lifted up. Imperial goes to Gampong. Double block was there. Back with Savouge. Gampong again. Off the block. Here for Savouge. Built on the errors the 10 errors of Cignal here in the second set.
But finally, a much-needed point for the Cignal HD Spikers. Responding well from the timeout of Coach Dex. We heard him say na maximize the back row naman dahil nababantayan na yung mga frontliners. Another timeout here, but
small room for error for them here in the second set. Try was sent back. The double block was what Gampong
to execute a play.
It ends on what has been the biggest problem. Also showed his own signs of brilliance here in the Spikers turf. Retamar going to Abrot. Imperial activates Gampong. Abrot was ready there. Caritativo. Good defense shown by both teams to start this third set. Ronquillo lifted up by Gampong. Torres will try. Si Ronquillo naman umangat. Good save by Retamar. Chance for Savouge. Look at Calado.
But that was a good back row hit. Grabe. You wouldn't expect na isi-set ni Imperial yung bola na yun sa back row because he has 3 front rows. Full front row for him, but
the Savouge going back to Calado down the line. My goodness, Mark Calado.
My goodness me, what an elevation and down the line hit there from Calado. It deserves a second look.
No one stood a chance. Guys, the 2025 FIVB Men's World Championship tickets are now available. All you got to do is head on over to www.philip.
Lang makabawi.
Absolutely.
Like going back to their first encounter, parang alam nilang kaya nila eh. And ngayon pinapakita nila and they were still able to get a 1-set win so far for this game.
Ang gusto lang naman ni Mark Calado, makatulog na siya mamayang gabi. Dahil sleepless siya nung natalo sila back in the first round. But Wendel Miguel says,
actually, but you know, third point pa lang, but what's good is also whenever he's in the front row is his check balls. And yun na yung importante. Kahit hindi ka makakuha ng kill block, mapabagal mo lang yung atake ng kalaban mo. It will help your team a lot, especially on the defense.
Palitan ng puntos here in the third set. It's Gampong's turn. Get a point there. Saw the opening. Oh, Retamar could no longer get to it in time. Marmeto going to Calado. Good dig by Lorenzo. A chance for Miguel. And he capitalizes on it.
So we're seeing more low sets from Owa Retamar. I think he wants to have a faster set for his attackers para malate ng konti yung block.
Imperial Diwa with a runner.
Good play from Imperial. He already identified that, you know, my top 2 hitters is in the front row. For sure, babantayan ng mga blockers. So why not activate his middle attacker and give a slight...
For the set and for the lead in the match. Miguel gets sent back. But that sails out. Tied. Possibly the highest percentage hitter Cignal has on the floor. Retamar going to Osafat.
Oh!
Imperial again. Working his magic. Second time that he has wowed everyone in the arena.
But sakto na kasi sa area ni Imperial, but of course, he's in the front row. Wag nang hayaan iset pa yung bola. Paluin na lang. Hindi ready yung defense ng Cignal.
Retamar puts the ball in play. Cignal again at set point. Caritativo off the block, ties it up, 28.
Extended, super extended third set here. Both squads doesn't want to give up easily.
Kahit manalo pang sa Caritativo puts it in play. Retamar going to Ronquillo. Cignal another opportunity. Ronquillo
Marmeto with the defense.
Third time, buhay pa rin. Calado! Savouge! Takes the third set.
Na mga pinakawalang palo ni Ronquillo on the open, but Marmeto was always ready for the defense. But what a finish there from Calado. Good teamwork for the Savouge Spin Doctors. Sets na binibigay and score production. But a different lineup here. Again, for the Cignal HD Spikers, Steven Roeder will start for their squad. First time for this game. And same pa din here for the side of Savouge.
Bugawan tried to stop that attack, that ball.
What a set!
And that's the result of a great set.
That was a good back set from Lorenzo.
Owara Tamara is sitting down to start from him.
So far, he already has 7 points. But you can't just have one blocker in front of Gampong. You know, or you will expect na magiging sure point yan for him.
If Gampong, Caritativo,
Teams will make it to the semifinal rounds, and another single round robin na lang yun.
Cignal. Sandy goes to Roeder. That's in.
Good decision from Gampong.
Roeder covered by the block. Diwa loving that action.
Of course. I mean, who wouldn't love that? You know, getting a kill block from a #1 spiker for Cignal. Ang baba din.
Big factor pwede nang pumasok dito.
Well, I mean, I can't say because both squads, for sure, they have a good conditioning program. And parang hindi ko naman sila nakikitaan ng fatigue. Kasi
Not
grabe
yet,
naman
okay.
yung mga palo na pinapakawalan nila, and even ng Savouge.
Wendel Miguel with the serve. Now it's Caritativo. Double block was there. Imperial going to Gampong. Double block still. Bugawan plus Abrot equals kill block.
So at least the blockers naman of Cignal gumagana na din. Parang labanan na lang ng blocks dito.
It's because mabilis yung trabaho namin. But with games like this, you don't mind. You don't
Yes,
mind it going
definitely.
5 sets.
Yun from the angle, but that was Magpayo.
But you know what? Even Coach Dex was saying, yeah, pasok. Yan din, pasok. And that will be the point that will...
Quality time from the black shirts, but still, you know, back to 0 na tayo.
Yeah.
It's the 5th set, so whoever will get a win.
Well, you know what? Ang hirap din kasi if you're Coach...
Spikers, because Savouge is on a roll here.
And like we said, 4-point lead was what Savouge had established, pero binawasan agad ni Mark.
Use his middle attackers, but
Roeder. You talked about his service, Paneng. Calado. That is how you respond.
grabe yung ay nako, I don't know how to say it, but take a look at this again. What a approach and hang time from Calado.
You know, sets 1 and 2, but in the last 3 sets, Roeder good for 10 points. Bugawan, 13 points. And JP Bugawan telling us, well, talk about me too. Austria receives Imperial. Going to Gampong. Not yet. Sets Mads Gampong.
Tough situation here for Savouge, but because there's a timeout from Cignal, so definitely.
Torres serving. And that is the end of it. An incredible match that ends on a service error